Well, hello, you guys. Changing up the scenery again. So, I'm feeling pretty good on tonight, guys. And let me tell you that just gonna bring a quick word. I was reading in Job chapter 1, verse 8. And the Lord said unto Satan, Have thou considered my servant Job? He's upright and fear God, and no one is like him. Hallelujah. God only made one of you. Okay. And then Satan said, But thou hast a hedge of protection around him. Job chapter 1, verse 8. And this number 9. And Satan said, But thou hast a hedge of protection around him and his household. Household is just not where you at. Your household is made up of a lot of families. Hallelujah. And Satan said, I see how Job is so fearful of you, God. You're not just only protecting him, you're protecting his family. Whoo! Hallelujah. Got a hedge of protection around him and his household. Now, first of all, God already knew that Satan was watching Job. He said, Have thou considered thy servant Job? But Satan said, But you have a hedge of protection around him. How did Satan know he had a hedge of protection around him if he wasn't trying to get to him? Just to make you think on them verses. He was already watching him from the get-go. And since everything he tried to do to him, he couldn't get in because he noticed God was protecting him and his household. Whew. Now, let me take this a whole nother step and a whole nother turn from this. I was out here watching cartoon. Yes, I was. And I don't even watch cartoon. But, guys, I'm watching The Road Runner and a Coyote. Yes, you know the story. The Road Runner was always running from the Coyote. Coyote is always trying to trap the Road Runner. The Coyote has some great, I'm looking, and wonderful traps. Very well thought out. And it was a blueprint on the things that the Coyote was doing and making the traps. They was beautifully thought out, well planned, and guys, and a lot of them was well executed. Man, it's getting bright out here, Lord. So you just put a beam down on my head. I got chills all on my head. And guys, the Road Runner was always escaping the traps. Now, no, I'm gonna use the word escape. Was always passing through, even though the trap was already set. And every trap that the Coyote set, he always end up getting trapped himself. Hallelujah. So why are you worried about people who trying to set traps for you? who trying to destroy your character, who trying to tell this and that about you, who lying on you. Why you worried about them traps? The old folks said, if you dig one ditch, you might as well dig another one, because you very well fall in that ditch. I'm just getting happy here. So guys, it was funny where I seen this one instant in this story. The coyote set the trap. The roadrunner come through, but stop right there. The roadrunner always let the coyote know he was coming through. Beep, beep. And then that's when the coyote got set and hid behind a rock or hid and waited for the coyote and waited for the roadrunner. And when the roadrunner got up to his mark, and that's when he released his trap. But it always backfired on him, because it was never meant for him to get trapped or her to get trapped. So it don't matter how many times you could get mad at them all you want, but you got to start laughing. Whatever you meant for bad, God always seemed to turn around for your good. And I got one new slogan now. When I know people trying to do what they gonna do, and I always end up finding out, I'm gonna start saying beep beep to let you know I'm coming through. And the moral of the story is, the roadrunner was gonna never get caught, even though all the traps the coyote set, because it was never written in the script. It was never supposed to be. Somebody didn't write that in. Even in your story, you got to know the author, hallelujah, and the finisher of our faith. You can allow these trials and tribulation come in. They are meant to try you, to make you strong, to build your faith, but they're not meant to catch you. So whatever you're facing and going through, God already meant it for your good. And don't matter what people try to do or say, you don't have to get angry. You gotta go beep beep. I'm coming through, because God got a hedge of protection around me and my household. You just stay faithful to God, and God always show himself faithful to you. Beep beep. Blessing on tonight.